Hi guys, welcome to Karen's Corner. About 6 years ago I had a workshop weekend. It was the best workshop weekend I ever did. It was the only workshop weekend I ever attended. But it was one day with Kate Crane and one day with Diane Reevely, and it was so amazing. It changed my whole view on art journaling and crafting, and it was amazing. So if you watch my channel a bit longer, you know that I love my dilutions and I love Diane Reevely's stamps and inks and everything, and her mean quotes, and I just love it. So you've seen me make a lot of dilution pages. So I thought today I might try to recreate, to do something like we did at that day 6 years ago with Kate Crane. Now I can't find the art journal. That's just, I brought my own art journal. I used one page, well, it was a spread, so 2 pages. And on that day we made something and I just can't find it. But I'm sure it'll turn up, so it will be really nice to see if it's a bit the same. I can only remember what we did, and of course this is my favorite color, and I love pink and I love greens. So these are a bit Kate Crane colors as well. So I'm just gonna try and figure out. I don't want orange on the page, I think, so I'm gonna take this one. Figure out if I can recreate it a bit, and then I hope to find the art journal. I'm decluttering a little corner. I'm not filming that because it's a bit hard to get to with art supply, so I hope it's there. We'll find out. Anyway, let's just get started. The first thing we did that I can remember, because I can remember it very well, we made a bit of we just put some paper on the background, so you make a bit of structure on your paper. And I remember that because we got a little pastry, a little one, on a round, I don't know how to say that, round piece of paper, and the corner I was sitting in, someone just put that one, licked it clean I think, and put it on the page, and everyone around her thought, oh, that's a nice idea, so we all did that. So that's why I remember we had some structure. So I've got a bit of this paper, a bit of pattern paper, I've got my washi. I think it's nice to have a bit of glitter in there, and I found this patch paper. I have not used it. So let's just get started. So, oh, I've got way too much. I think I'm just gonna tear a bit off of this one. I'm not even sure if you're gonna see the pattern, to be honest. So I'm just gonna tear off a little corner. And same with music paper. It's very old, it tears very easily. Then I've got these. Well, it doesn't matter which one this one. And I want some glitter accents, some gold or whatever. I usually do this when I open this, so you don't have to open it every time, if you know what I mean. So just a little piece of this. Okay, that's enough. And I can do this, of course, but I can also not do it and just take another one of these. That's easier. That's a bit much, but well. Okay, so this is very easy because you can just glue it on the page like this. So I'm gonna stick this one on the edge. So, I'm going to put gesso over this. Gesso. Now this is not the best gesso, I found out a while ago. It's a bit old, I think. Although. But it'll have to do because I don't have any other. So I'm just gonna go over it. So because I use this gesso, you get a bit of a layer, a gesso layer over your paper. And also the paint is gonna be easier to put on your page. So now, of course, I need to dry this. So I'm gonna do that, clean this thing, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so now for the difficult part, do I need this? It's a bit dark, isn't it? So I'm gonna turn this around. I have no idea if I did it with this or if I used my credit card. I think we used the credit card and then go over it with your finger. Let's just try that. I hope there's still something in here because, oh yes there is. These are really the Kate Crane blue colors. Oh, I think that's everything I have. No, I really like this color. Let's see if we can get something out. Just shake it a bit. That's for this page. A bit of pink. I think I'm gonna work in layers. So I'm gonna start with this one. And do this with an old credit card or a store card or whatever. And this card is a bit flimsy, so I think another one would have been better, but oh well. So just smear your paint on your page. I have no idea if this is what we did, but I do like it. Okay, so let's try that. Now maybe I'm gonna leave it like this so it can maybe mix a little, because it is almost dry. So I'm just gonna go over it with a bit of, oh come on, I've got no more pink. I need new paint, and these are such big tubes of paint. I don't have any pink. No. Oh, yes I do. I have way too much pink. Shall this work? Oh, it works. I just got it back in again. Okay. Okay, way too much pink. Well, let's use this one for this. Well, you've got a little bit more control over your paint with this, because you can also scribble a bit with it. Although it's turning purple, I should have tried it in between. I told you, but you didn't. Okay, lots of pink. Now the question is, shall I dry? That's not enough. Shall I dry it, or am I going to go in with white and finger paint? What will that do? Ooh, now this is what we want. Lots of white over here, lots of white over here. This is what I like. So the blue is already dry. It's not completely what I want, but I like it when it smears out. I think I want another color in here, maybe a bit of green or a bit of yellow. It's totally not what I want, but oh well. Let's see. Bit of green. Ooh. Maybe I should dry it because it turns purple and a bit of mud color. But I like the way it's... Now I'm gonna dry it in between. And then I'm gonna take some new white. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna dry it. So I've got such a big layer, you don't even see what I have underneath. Oh well. Okay, so it's a bit more dry. I hope it's dry enough. And I'm gonna go in with a bit of yellow and a bit of green. Or maybe just yellow, because if it's not completely dry, it's gonna turn green anyway. And a bit more white. I think I'm gonna put some white over here. Get some white and get some yellow. Ooh. That's better. Bit yellow over here, bit yellow over here. I like this. So let's do that with green as well. A bit green over here. So this is just finger painting, guys, and it's really fun to do. It is very, very busy. I might just go over it again with a bit of a wash. So maybe a bit of gesso with water. I'm not sure. Because it's very busy. Ah boy, I want a bit more blue. I only have light blue. I think the turquoise, I don't have any left, I think. So I need a new one, and I do need new pink. I need to buy bigger ones, but these are so easy to take with you and so nice to work with. Oh, I like a bit of light blue. Makes the page totally different. I think I've got too big. I need smaller patches like this. See? That is very, yeah, what shall I say? Intense. But it's been 6 years. I don't think we did anything that looked a bit like this. But actually, I kind of really like it. I have to, because this is what I have to use. Okay. So I'm gonna dry this again. And think about going over it with a bit of gesso, but I need to water it down a lot. Yeah, I want the vibrant colors to stay. So will that be possible? Probably not. So let's do it anyway. So I'm gonna go over it with some gesso, and I'm really gonna water it down. I hope that's gonna work. I still have some. So by the way, if you hadn't noticed, I'm using my Amsterdam acrylic paints. I love these paints. And like I said, I love using these small tubes because they're easy to take with you. But I need to buy some of the big ones too, because yeah, it's not much in there, is there? Okay, so let's water it down really well, like this, and let's see what it does. Okay, so dry, clean, stuff like that. I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, so I think I used a bit too much paint. I don't know. I'm just gonna do something, guys. All I remember is that we used a bit of, over here you can still see it, a bit of structure, but I did use so much paint that you hardly see the structure I put in here. Oh well. So let's make it worse. Let's get some, I took out some stencils, and this can be really awful, but it can also be really nice. So I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna use Stampin' Up! Bermuda Bay. I hope this dries. That's also something. So I'm gonna get one of these makeup brushes. I bought these at the cheap store, the Action. So you got the Dollar Tree, I think. So not too much, otherwise. Oh, I wanted to say you won't see the colors that are underneath, but look at this. Okay, I like it. Okay, let's make it even busier. But maybe it isn't that busy at all. Maybe it's really nice. Or it is. We'll find out. I like it. Bit of pink. Of course, the pink is very bright. It's really weird, this. Ta-da! I like it. I like it! Okay, totally not what I wanted. But, yeah, let's see if this wants to dry. And then I need to put something on top of it. Yes, make it even more busy. Let's see if it wants to dry. That's the question. Ooh, it does. I remember that's why I liked Stampin' Up! Paint so much, ink, because it dries really well on acrylic paint. Some inks really don't. This one does. Okay. Now, I wanted to draw a little doll. And I'm gonna use my... First I need a pencil for that. Okay, I've got this cute pencil that I've been wanting to use for a long time. So let's see if I can... Oh, look at the poor little deer, it's getting dizzy. Okay. Oh, this really draws very easily with a heavy deer on top. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So, A lot of people say I can't draw. I'm one of them. I can't draw. But you can. It doesn't have to be so difficult. So you just start out with maybe a circle. Which is for me very difficult because, as you can see, I'm not really good at drawing circles. But that's okay. So then you make a little neck. Well, that's not too hard. And then you can make the body, you can make it a square, you can make it a triangle, you can make it whatever you like. So I think I'm gonna go for, I don't know, like this. A bit of, I don't know what this is, but this. And then some legs, well, they're just gonna be like this. And boots. Now that's, I mean, this is easy. You can do this. But then the hard part starts. So, boots. Well, so far so good. I don't know. Like this. You know, it really doesn't matter. It does a bit, but this looks weird. But it's okay. It's okay. Now, the arms, I always find it hard to draw arms and hands and stuff. So I have a solution for that. I'm gonna make a little sleeve. A bit more like this. Another little sleeve. And I'm just gonna draw her arms behind her bag. Bag. Look at it. It looks really weird, but it is a little figurine. And then for the hair, I'm just gonna put some hair over here. I think I'm gonna do this with a pen. So, and another thing I like to do is close her eyes, because then you don't have to draw eyes. This is a face I use a lot. Just make it easy, guys. Make it easy on yourself. If you know how to draw a face, then by all means make a really nice face. But if you don't, like me, just make it easy on yourself and do something like this. And so I've got another chance at the boots. Well, it's not much better. Okay, I think she's gorgeous. So now I remember we did stuff like this. I think this little doll is a lot like the one I drew back then. I'm gonna make her dress like this. Isn't she gorgeous? And I'm just gonna fill it up with stuff like this. And then maybe stripes. So this is my little doll. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna erase. This thing is also an eraser, so I'm gonna erase the parts that I don't want. Actually, this I'm gonna cut out, so I don't need to erase it. So the outer lines you don't need to erase because you're gonna fussy cut her. So my pencils are still in my holiday suitcase. I did bring just a few, so I need to get those out. And there'll have to be enough. Wow, I did bring a lot actually. All my favorite colors, so. Okay. So let's give her some color. So this I'm gonna speed up or maybe even delete completely. You'll find out in a second. So this isn't even the best coloring I ever did. I mean, it really isn't. But it's cute. So I drew this, even though I can't draw, and yeah, but I did it anyway. So guys, just go for it, just do it, and it doesn't matter if it's really weird like this one. You can do it, just do it. And if the first one isn't to your liking, just make another one. hardly see her. It's such a busy page. Okay, we can fix that. I hope, maybe, perhaps. Okay, it is a really busy page. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around her with white. I'm gonna make her stand out. So I'm gonna do this a bit. Make this a bit white. I can do the same over here as well. I thought I want a quote over there, so I have these stamps. Oh, this is too small. Okay. Just Be You. Well, that's a really nice one. So these are by Craft Emotions. You got this. That's a nice one as well. Beautiful. That's a nice one as well. Okay. Oh, it's all nice. But I think I'm gonna go for Just Be You. So do I want this over here as well? Apparently I do. This is gonna be it, guys. So this needs, let's see if it's big enough before I say this is it. Yes, it is. Got a little bit of white left, so I'm gonna go a bit higher over here. So I'm gonna clean my fingers and dry this, and then I'll get back. Okay, the nice thing, when I dried this, it got a bit more transparent again. Translucent, how do you say that? So I think I'm just going to, oh boy, sorry. I'm gonna try to get this off this thing. Ah. I'm going to try to stamp this on there in one go. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I don't know. So let's first try it on a piece of paper. I've got so much stuff over here, I can't find... Did I already use a stamp? I'm not sure. No, I didn't. So here's my ink. I'm gonna use archival ink. And this is a really bold stamp, so you really have to ink it up pretty well. But if it doesn't work, I can always go in with a pen and trace it. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So ink it up really well. So well that I also inked up the rest of the block. Okay, fingers crossed, guys. Here we go. I'm just gonna do it. Oh my gosh, why do you do stuff like this? Here we go. But like I said, if it doesn't work out, I can always trace it with a pen. It just takes a bit longer. I can do this. Yeah, I need to trace it with a pen. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. So I'm gonna leave it to dry and then I'm gonna trace it with a pen. Shall I just... I'm just gonna glue this little girl on the page. And then, I have no idea. What shall I do? This is one of those pages that you start out really nice and then you think, oh, this is gonna be a disaster. And it is a disaster. And then you think, oh, well, but this is nice. And then, yeah, I'm not sure. Busy. But, you know, I like that actually. So what I also want to do is give this little sweetie something to stand on, because now she's just floating in the air. So I'm just gonna give her something to stand on. Nice. So now I want some borders or stuff, but I can draw them or I can stamp them. And I'm not really sure about stamping. I did have this, where is it? I saw this, I really like it. And some splatters. Shall I just try this one? This is a really cheap one. I have no idea if it's a bit... Okay, I bought it at the Action again, guys. So, you know, like dollar store and Target maybe. I hear lots of people say Target. Stores like that. So it's, I thought the whole set was 69 cents, something like that. Let's just try it. Let's just do it. Why not? What can go wrong, right? And you know what? I'm just gonna do it in one go. So I'm just gonna do this one over here. Oh my gosh, this is creepy. And I'm just doing it. It's not even straight, and I think I moved it a little. I think there's too much going on underneath. I'm not sure. So I need to trace that with a pen as well. It's gonna be a lot of tracing. But to be honest, I kind of like this. So I'm gonna stamp a bit off the edge. Or maybe I'm just gonna leave it like this, because it is kind of fun. Right. I always like to add some black, because that gives it, I don't know. You know, it gives it, I don't know. Maybe I should add some black. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right. How am I gonna do that? I might just smudge the edges. Because I have gesso and paint over this, I think it might work. You can smudge this with your fingers or with... oh, this is really nice. This is so satisfying, guys. It's like working with lipstick. Well, I'm not gonna see if it works. I'm just gonna do the whole thing. Because why not? Why not just go for it? Oh. So, shall I use my finger or shall I try a wet wipe? I think for this I'm gonna try a wet wipe. But I also need a bit of paper underneath because... yeah. Look, how cute. My cute wet wipes. I bought this in Germany. Oh, but these are really wet. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Just like this. So, oh my gosh, it's really, really, really wet. So I might just, yeah, it's too wet, I think. Well, let's see what happens if I do it. I like it better when I do this with my finger. I can also make my finger a little bit wet. I like it way better. Okay. So I make my finger a bit wet. And then I just smudge this. I like the way this looks. I don't like the way that looks. So I need to do that one again. This is nice. That makes the colors pop a bit more and gives it a bit more depth and just makes the whole page a bit more interesting. Just smudge it a little bit more in the corner. Why not? Smudge, smudge. Okay, I like that. This one is a bit... okay, a bit more on the edge over here. Yes. That's what I want. Now this part didn't go really the way I wanted it, so let's see if I can do it again. Yes, I can. Of course I can. A bit more black over here. So what do you think, guys? This is better, right? Okay. Oh, that's kind of nice. So I want to... oh, sorry. So now I'm going to get my Arteza real brush pens. Oh, they're upside down. I'm going to take them all out and I want the grays. So I want the gray one. Where do I put this? I don't know. Turns out to be a long video, doesn't it? I'm just gonna trace her with this. Because it is a bit watery and a bit light. And I'm not concerned with where the light comes from, or do I do just one side, or I'm just gonna trace the whole thing. So I guess the light comes from here. Because then she pops out a bit more as well. These are just little tricks to make it just a little bit more interesting, and I'm Just going around it a little bit. So you can use different pens and stuff for this, or like I just did with gelatos. Did I tell you this is Faber-Castell gelato? And but this is so easy to do. You just go around it with a brush pen. See, that's it. That's all I do. Make it a bit darker in some spots, you know, a bit more interesting. Look at it. Looks way better. Very subtle, but still very nice. I'm gonna make it a bit darker on this side, just for the fun of it. I don't know why I do stuff like this. I just think, and now I'm just gonna make it dark everywhere. Oh, well, this is okay. I need to stop now. So, I am going to trace this, but I'm gonna do that off camera because this video is already a very long video. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Okay, I think I did pretty well. It's getting better. So I might just make a little more, just a little more black accents. Something like this. I'm not sure, I'm just doing stuff now. You know, this is the part where it can get worse or better. I'm just doodling something. So, this. I don't know why I do this, but oh well, it's just 4 stripes. I kind of like it actually. So I feel like I need to do something over here. But what? I can just draw. I'm just drawing a lot this page, as you can see. A few little hearts. Because I wanted to use the hearts stamp, I think. I like it. Simple. A little heart over here. I think I must not do too much now. Now the question is, guys, I'm not gonna do a border. I already have a border. Do I do a dot? Do I do a dot? Oh, stop it, don't do stuff like that. But I'm doing it. Not too much. Okay, this is good. I think I like it like this. I might just get one of those weird dots that might be nice or not at all. Okay, so I might use one of these dots or just stuff like this that you don't even see. And that just gives it a little bit more, a bit extra, or one that you do see. Ooh, I like the blue ones. I have a blue one over here now. And I think I'm gonna do a little square just above it that you hardly see. And another one. Do I have smaller ones? No, but I do have a dot. No, I want a square. So another square. And maybe even another square. What? Look at it. You can hardly see them, but they're there. Okay, I like this. I really do. So, oh, now I have this. That's a bit too much. It just fell off. I can put another square next to it. Or this weird thing. Oh, I like it. I think that might be it. What do you think? I really feel like I need to do more dots, but you know me. Do I do one over here? That's the question. Yes, I do. I need a dot, guys. I mean, these aren't dots, these are squares. I need a dot. Over here. I just need it to be there. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna stop. So that's it, guys. This is, again, like, they turn out very busy lately, well, a few years. Okay, my pages are almost always very busy. But I just kind of like it. I just like adding and adding and adding. And then I think, oh, I don't really like this. And then I just add some more. And then the end result, I really like. I feel like coloring in these hearts, but maybe I'm not. Oh wait, I can do that with this. So this is dilution paint. Oh, okay. Nah, it's darker than I thought. Oh, that's because there is paint underneath. Normally this just fades away in the dilution paints a bit, so there it's lighter, but now it isn't. Oh well. So I've got really popping hearts now. That's okay. And this one, it's gonna be orange. Ha ha ha! Just for the fun of it. Oops, it's gonna be dark orange. Okay. Okay. Oh, but I do like it better. Let's make it more busy. Let me know what you think. So it started out, can I recreate the page I made with Kate Crane? No, I can't. This really is not a Kate Crane page, but I really do like it, and it was so much fun to make, and that's what it's all about. So I hope I can find that journal. If I do, I'll show you one day and then show you this one. I know the little girl looks a lot like the one that I made, but the rest is totally different. The colors are a bit the same, but that's it. But I really like it, and I really like the fact that this didn't stamp really well. Like I said, I just wanted to trace it, but I'm not gonna. It's just, imperfection is really nice, guys. So let me know what you think of this subtle page. And guys, just go for it. Try this. Make some, get some structure behind it. Although in this case it didn't matter that much because my paint was too thick. I needed to water it down a bit and then you can see it. So that's maybe for the next time. And just draw something. You can draw this. This isn't too hard. I mean, she doesn't have any hands. She doesn't have ears. She has no open eyes. It's just very simple. So let me show you up close again. Look, there's a bit of structure in here. And here you have those things you don't see, but you see them. And all the layers. I really, really like it. I like the way it turned out. Let me know what you think about it. You know I love reading your comments. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and I would love it if you subscribe if you're not already. And guys, hit that notification bell. That's even more important than subscribing, I think, because YouTube finds the videos through those notification bells. I don't know how that works, but that's what everyone keeps saying, so I just think they know what they're talking about. So I'll just repeat it. Please hit that notification bell. Okay, so that's it for this weird video. And all that's left to say is groetjes from Holland. Greetings from Holland. Bye. Is this a long video? It is, right?